and the audio is turned off. Did I turn that back on in the last video? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. Oh well. This one here, let's get on with it, has got a destroyed charge port. Let's get this on the microscope. I just want to see if my chat's working because I did just try and sort it out. Shrimp like pebbles. Okay, this is one of two. Well, let's see which one's working. Nice one, Dan. Do you know what? That would have been the whole stream without audio. How long have we been going? 12 minutes. Not bad. 12 minutes. Okay, to go through what we've been talking about, what I've been talking to myself about clearly, is I'm just talking about, you know, the differences in the fluxes and why they gum up better than others. I'm not going to go through that again, it's fairly boring, but yeah, we're just cleaning these pads up here. We're going to leave these empty, and I'm just making sure we've got a decent amount of solder on these here. Sound. Oh, thanks, Dan. I was literally just saying this is where you need people to tell you when you've done something wrong. I think I might have. I don't know. I'll have to look back what I did. I thought I checked it. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Comedy. Right, well, I'll have to go back and edit that. So 12 minutes. It's not my record. I'm on my own today, so I've been turning it on and off for customers. Okay, back to the stream. And it looks like this isn't the right port, which is always nice. It might just need bending by the looks of it. It did actually look exactly the same. This has come from one of the other shops, so yeah, that's not the right port. Let's have a look what we can do. Need to see. Yeah, we can see it's a different type of port as well. This is hung from the top, and this one is hung from the side. So I'm just going to see if I can find another one. I should know better really. The shop it's come from always sent me the wrong ports. Okay, let's go through these. Nice. Okie dokie. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy now, easy. Okay, let's go through these and see which one is a likely candidate. Okay, first out of the bat, you look like a very good candidate. Yeah, what we've done is, as soon as I started doing these, we ordered loads of generic ones from China, so let's have a look at this one. That looks almost identical. Okay. Alright, we can get rid of you. Let's come back in so everybody can see. That's the most height I can give. Okay, so that's our first candidate. And it's mounted from about a third of the way in instead of halfway. Okay, well, we'll leave you to the side for now. See if I can find something a bit more suitable. Okay, nothing in that one. I would say nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. I don't know what microphone I turned on. I'm just worried now that the stream I did earlier, I didn't turn the sound back on. Pointless streams. Just uploading silence to YouTube, as if it wasn't boring enough. Okay. I think that is... There's a possibility, actually. The thing we've got to worry about is the housing that comes over the top of it, so the plastic housing. If it sticks out too far, you'll have problems with that. Okay, so the feet will match up. Looks pretty good from that side of things. It's got the same amount here. So looking at it, the pin configuration's the same. Is it mounted the right way? Okay. Obviously they're through-hole one, so that's the best candidate so far, I think. Right, so hold on. I don't think that one's any good. Some Moto G. Yeah, I think that's all the Chinese ones. Only caught the very end of the last one, but I'm sure there was a nice one down. That makes me feel marginally better about myself. I do try and have these all set up, and I did have a quick look at that, and on first views that does actually look quite similar, so but it's not. I mean, we could probably make that fit, just extend them. I'll see which is the best candidate to start off with. I'm just going to go through the Samsung ones. I don't think there's a Samsung one I can think of that's similar, but they are good quality ports, so if I can put one on and it fits well, I will. Nope. And if I can't find one that's decent enough, we will just order one, and I'll have to end this half stream. Thanks for the sub, Dan. Appreciated. Okay, so we've got this option so far, which I don't think is going to be any good, just because it's going to sit halfway up, so we'll eliminate you. We've got this option, which I think is probably going to be the best looking at it. It seems like this lines up. I just need to make sure that the original is the same shape. Yeah, from what I can see. I'm going to go with this one, I think. If we can get this to fit, it looks like a pretty good port. They've come in quite handy, actually, these ports from China. Let's bring it back so you guys can see. Get that focused a bit better. Okie dokie, right, let's clean this up and put this on. If you're only joining now, the reason this yellow Captain tape's on there, it's not for heat. I just didn't want to destroy whatever coating that is on there. Okie dokie, that's pretty good. Nice. Alright, let's see. So this is our candidate. He goes on pretty nicely. We're going to ignore these two ground planes coming out the side. They don't need to be connected. Let's just call it extra stability. Okie dokie. Oh mate, yeah, your device has got a short on it, on the board, so I just stopped working on it. It means that a component on the board has blown up, so and it's turned into a wire, stopping you from turning it on.
So how do I do that for you?
I'll have to have a look at it. So Isaac put it back together yesterday, and went to put it all back together, went to test it and didn't test it before, and then realised it had a short, and I had to leave early yesterday, and I've got to leave early again today, so you'll just have to leave it with me.
Yeah.
I don't know when or if I can get rid of it, but if I can, I'll see what I can do.
So is it totally shut?
Without having a look at it, I don't know. I don't know where the short is. If it's just a capacitor or a filter, they're pretty easy to take off, but if it's under a chip, that's where the problem is. Yeah. But obviously I ain't going to charge you.
Sweet, brother. Yeah, well, what day do you reckon I should come back then? Just I'm dying to get this phone back. 'Cause it's fucking that small thing's doing my head in, mate. It's
Yeah.
actually driving me crazy. I'm trying to fucking mess around with it. Can you still turn it on though?
No.
Can't you turn it on now? 'Cause I
No.
want to get my fucking code in that so I can just use all my stuff on my other phone.
No, you literally plug it in and it just starts drawing power, so...
Piece of shit, man. You know, I hate iPhones. I do, I hate them. They cost me too much money. What,
Yeah.
for 6S or 160 quid though? Do you reckon I should take that?
Yeah, it's a pretty good price to be honest.
I'll get it down to about 120 quid, I just think. Fuck it.
But yeah, if you leave that one with me, as soon as I get a chance, I've got to leave early again today, but so it'll probably be tomorrow.
Yeah, just give us a bell on my phone then, yeah?
All right, mate?
Oh, nice one, back town. See you later.
All right. I'm not messing around with the sound. I was just going to leave it on. Yeah, he smashed his phone so many times and it came in literally in pieces. And Isaac did a full housing change, practically changed every single thing on it. Didn't test it before. Rookie mistake. Yeah, I think I was saying while I was off stream, what's the bets that my apprentice is going to turn up with coffee? He should turn up with coffee, shouldn't he? That would be a good move. Okie doke. I'm going to say he stayed up most of the night playing on his PlayStation and is going to roll out of bed and straight onto the train here and come in all I've just woken up. That would be my guess. We'll soon see though. He's got 15 minutes. Let's get this down. What I normally do first is we get the pins down first, then we do the feet. So that's the most sensible option. Let's zoom right in on this. Try and get this in for you. Don't worry about those bridges just yet. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. I need to clean it off anyway because that flux acts like a glue when it sets. It's pretty hardcore. I've been trolled a few times when I've done these. I've gone, yep, that's a good connection. And it turns out it's not even close. That looks pretty good to me. You can see there where the heat's got to that. It's alright, that should clean up, it's just flux.
Afternoon.
Hello, mate. Oh, never doubted it. Look. It's almost as if he was watching. I bet he wasn't.
Huh?
I was making bets whether you'd bring coffee. But you did. And you're listening to house music as well. What's going on? Fully expecting to hear 80s music.
I don't just have 80s music, you know. That's just the vast majority of it.
Well, it's good to have an eclectic taste. Heat that up, make sure that transfers all the way through to the other ground plane. There we go. That's nice. Can you see that? Zoom out a little bit. There we go. Canal joined. Canal left. Well, Isaac gets bonus points for bringing coffee. It's always a good idea not to touch the soldering iron. It's quite hot. Let's clean this up. Nice one. Look at that. Nice and clean. And that's come through alright. I'll just clean that up as well. And then test it. Hopefully this half stream's done. Can you see a little bit of the heat on that? It's pretty minuscule, to be honest. I can live with that. Right, let's bring this up, change back to the camera. Bring this up. Have a quick tidy. It's about the fourth time now that the other shop has sent over the wrong charge port, so I should probably know better by now instead of starting it and not checking. Isaac, can you test the Sony phone?
Yeah.
It's on charge. There. Thank you very much.
Is there sheets with that?
Yes, it's all under the box next to it. Okay, before I do this, just clean the flux off this table. Back in. That's pointless. Let's see whether this fits now. I'll hopefully be uploading the video I've been doing on rice over the last few days. And what we did is we've put a small cup of water in rice, a cup of water next to the rice, and then we've done just a cup of water in a container with no rice, just to see which one is going to dry the quickest. So you can guess which one's going to win that battle. But yeah, what I'll probably do is have some lunch, then we'll come back and have a look at the two shorts that I've got on the iPhones. And I'll just do one stream on that. And hopefully they're nice and easy ones, because that'll be good. Okay, let's just get this connected. Use the beast nail. There we are. This is what I mean by the camera. It was difficult to see that. Hold that. That should be enough. Just get a different lead. If we keep a look on the bottom of the screen, moment of truth. Will it work? Will it not? Okay, do I need to turn that on? Let's go down to the power Z. Ah, yeah, I need to turn it on. There you go. So it's pulling 1/2 amp. It's not great, but the battery's probably been off for a while, and it's never. There we go. Look at that. Charging. Job done. That'll probably boost up to an amp once it's got a few volts inside it. So I'm going to end that stream there. Successful charge port. Also, what to do if you order the wrong part and you've got parts available. You can see there that that's a fairly good fit for that. What I will say, in fact, is if we just have a look at this charge port here, and have we got another one? Probably not going to be a good demonstration. But let's show you. Switch back over. You can have two charge ports that look very similar. And a good example of these are when you come across Samsung charge ports. So you can see these two charge ports here. Where are they? There you go. These are very similar. So you see the feet are coming out at the right places. But the most important thing not to get trolled by is quite often they'll look exactly the same, the feet will be in the right way, but it will be reversed. It will be like that. So you'll have this inside bit, I don't know what it's called, that will be on the bottom, and this different shape here, but these feet will be pointing the other direction. So you'll be careful not to get trolled by that, because I've done that myself. And it seems a pretty simple, straightforward thing, but it's easily done. So other than that, the most important thing to bear in mind is it going to fit into, you know, where are we? Yeah, you can see on the top camera. Is it going to fit in there, which I didn't have to force that. Sometimes you have to shave them off. If you can wait and get the right charge port, obviously that's better, but the idea is just to get the power from the power pack into the device, and it's doing that. So, and it's not compromising any integrity on it, so I'm happy. I'll put a warranty on that, and yep, it's all good.
This is a microphone test.
I'm going to end the stream here now, so if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you watch my videos again and there's no sound, do what Dan did and let me know I'm being a idiot. If you're on Facebook, like the page, and we'll be back in about an hour. So probably going to do some short detection. Thanks for watching, as always, and I'll see you again.